Okay, so Baby Bear just informed me that we're going to the store. Mommy Bear, we need some things. And he's right. So, I decided that I'm going to make this a test. We're going to go pick up a couple things, and while we're there, I'm going to check out the toilet paper aisle. I've been hearing all kinds of stories about that from everywhere. Not just here in Canada, but in the States, and I've been getting tons of people posting, especially, like, I follow a lot of parents who have very sick kids, and there's one woman in particular that left quite the rant and was very upset, and which she had every right to be, and it's just a little ridiculous. If this is what people are really doing, like literally cleaning out stores of toilet paper, that is the most ridiculous thing I've ever fucking heard. Like, food, water, I get, but toilet paper? Like, your ass is that important right now? Like, this virus is going to stop you from wiping your ass? I'm a little confused. So while we're at the store, we're going to go check it out, and we'll see what happens. See you there.
We're back.
Okay, so we are here at No Frills in North Bay, Ontario, where we live. So we're going to go inside and buy a couple things and see if there are selfish people here, which there are, but as far as toilet paper compared to other towns, which I do not understand. You know, I don't get how we've got a virus that's making people very sick and dying, and you're worried about what to wipe your ass with? Like, really? I think there's things that are a little bit more important than that. So, let's go inside. Alright, so first, get some bananas, and Mommy Bear will get some berries. Wow. Okay, good job. We'll just get strawberries for now. Tell them.
We're gonna get apples after.
No, tell them what you wanted to say outside.
If you don't care about the world, you are poison in the world.
What happened outside that you wanted to tell them, though?
I stepped on a banana peel.
Yeah?
And that's not nice.
Look at the camera, honey.
Because that's not nice.
Why?
Because that's someone not caring about the world.
That's right.
Yeah, and it was near the car we walked past.
So what should they do?
They should throw it out.
Yeah?
If they drop it.
Or they can use a compost, right? For gardening. There's lots of things you can do other than throwing it on the ground, right?
Yeah, you can use it as compost.
Okay, cool. Let's go find more stuff.
Or you can use it to just throw it out.
There you go. Ready? Let's go look. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Really?
Really? Everyone took everything?
That's pretty fucking shady.
Bad.
You people are pathetic. I am just blown away right now. I cannot believe people.
All the toilet paper is gone.
Yeah, that's pretty. You know, there's a lot of people that I follow on Instagram and Facebook. Hold on, baby. And there's quite a few of them where there's children that have been battling cancer since they were born. And the fact that these people care so much about themselves and so little about not only these kids, but the elderly people who actually have this coronavirus. Are you even thinking about them? Or are you just thinking about your own fucking ass?
that is pretty fucking pathetic. Okay, you know what? Now I'm just getting madder by the second. This is fucking ridiculous. Like, you know, why do you need so much fucking toilet paper? And what makes you so special than the people that really need it? Like, I knew this one mother, that one of the parents that I follow, her daughter has been fighting cancer since she was born. They have pictures of her with tubes out of her mouth, and all over her body she's got IVs and everything hooked up when she was a baby. These are the kind of people that you are not thinking about. You know, these are the people that really, like, and toilet paper of all things. You know what? The toilet paper was the one thing that was gone. All of it was gone. Like food and other stuff were still packed up. So why people are taking so much fucking toilet paper is beyond me. But the fact that I have witnessed people come out of the store with like 5, 6, 7 big things of toilet paper, you know, and there are people out there that don't have any money. They can't afford to go and buy a whole bunch of toilet paper or anything else that they need. And you're walking out of there, like do you walk out of there so self-righteous that you're thinking about yourself and not about the people?
So we just got home. Earlier, I apologize, my phone died, so I got cut off, which is probably a good thing because I probably would have went on forever as pissed off as I was. And I don't want to continue with this rant, but I want to make something clear, okay? Like, I'm trying to understand this. Like, I could understand because the people that are sick are being isolated. So, you know, they need to have things that they need. Food, water, hand soap, but toilet paper? If you're that concerned about wiping your ass, you got more problems than this fucking virus. You know, I need you to, and I'm going to use North Bay. I'm going to focus on my town because of what I've seen. Now, this is going on everywhere, and I know that because I've had parents. I had one parent who has a daughter who has muscular dystrophy. And a few days ago, she had to run to the store and grab a few things, including toilet paper, for her family, but she had to grab some medicine for her daughter. And while she was there, she couldn't get any toilet paper because it was all gone. And she was so upset when she got home, and she has every right to be, because people are wiping shit out who they're not just buying a few things here and there. And yes, I know this because I witnessed somebody walking out with 5 rolls, like 5 of the big plastic things of toilet paper over at Shoppers. That's just ridiculous. And the fact that this woman who has a child who is incredibly ill, who the videos I've watched, this little girl, I've been watching her for the last 2 years. She is the strongest, most courageous, resilient child I've ever seen. And there are so many kids like that out there. And, you know, here in North Bay, No Frills is my main store that I shop at. I don't really shop anywhere else. They got good prices, and they are always stocked to the nil. Like, I've never once in the almost 5 years that I've lived here, to be 5 months or 5 years this month, I have never once seen them go out of anything ever. I mean, sometimes they've had limited supplies of water, but that's the only thing I've ever seen them get low on. They are always completely stocked. And the fact that I walked in that store today and there wasn't one single thing of toilet paper, was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. That people, and I'm not pointing the finger at just one or two people. Like, there's no way that one or two people could have taken all. There's a lot of fucking toilet paper in that store. But North Bay is a small town. We have under 55,000 people. That's really not a lot compared to the populations today, especially in this country. And the fact that within just a day or two, that many people come in and just wipe out the toilet paper, do you not even consider other people? Like, I understand you have to protect your family, take care of your family. I'm there, right there with you. But there's no way that I would go in and buy 5, 6, 7 big things of toilet paper and not consider the other people in need, especially people that can't afford to buy all this shit that you can buy. So this mother was just so devastated, and she put a long rant on Instagram, and she did it very kindly. If it was me, like, I'm not being very nice in this video, and it wasn't even about my kid, but there is no excuse for this. Absolutely no excuse. Has this world gotten so fucking privileged and ignorant and self-righteous that you cannot consider other people? You know what my son said when we got home? 7 years old. Despite his disorder, despite the behavioral problems that he has, that is the most loving, affectionate child you'll ever meet in your fucking life. Soon as we got home, he literally pushed past me, and I thought that he was going back to play with his toys, but he didn't. He went straight in the bathroom, and all I could hear was all this rustling around there. I'm like, baby, are you okay? What's going on? He's like, Mommy, I'm just grabbing some toilet paper. And I'm like, well, why? We got plenty in there. We didn't need any today. He said he pulled them all out, and we had like 6 or 7 rolls left in there. And then we had 2 small ones that we'd been using. And he said, Mommy Bear, I put the 2 small ones that we're all using aside, and I grabbed 2 more. And I'm going to use these other ones to go take them back to the store so they can have toilet paper there. So when other people come in, maybe sick people come in who have the coronavirus, Mommy Bear, then they can have that. And they don't have to pay for it. We'll just leave it there on the shelf. I want you to think about that for a second. I should go get Aislinn, and I should have had him tell the story, because maybe listening to him say it would get through to you more. But that was coming from a 7-year-old little boy. That 7-year-old little boy thinks and cares more about others than these adults. So you want to think that I'm arrogant or a bitch? Have right at it. I really don't give 2 shits, because you need to sit back and think about what is so important that you need to buy out, be a part of buying out a store, when, especially in North Bay, like, I realize that the count is getting high, but it's not anywhere near our town. Right now, we are just taking precautions. You didn't buy out the food or the water or any, or even the soap, hand soap. No necessities. But you buy out toilet paper. Why? This is where I am just so fucking confused right now. And I'm angry because this is what our world has come to, and this is what we are teaching our children, not me. And most of the people that I know don't either. But what are you teaching your children when you're thinking more about yourself and your family than others, especially others who don't have money, who have very sick kids, who can't afford to go out and get the things that they need, especially at a time like this. So I'm done with my rant, but I want you to seriously consider that and help me to understand why this world has become as selfish and self-righteous as it has, because I need to understand, because I certainly do not want my kids to grow up around people like that. I want to teach them better than that. And so far, I've made a lot, and let me tell you, I've made a lot of mistakes in my life that I'm trying to make up for with my other kids. But this one right here, I'm his only mother, his only parent. I'm Mama Bear and Papa Bear. And obviously I did something right with him, because that kid is always thinking about others. Instead of all the shit that he's going through, he is constantly thinking about how to help others. And this is on a daily basis for him. So just want you to think about that. Think about what you're teaching your kids. We all need to stick together. We all need to band together. And we all need to be there for each other and help each other. Or in the next 10, 20 years, our kids and grandkids aren't going to have a world to raise their families in, because it's going to be evil and destroyed, because it's already on its way there. Something to think about.